everyone, it's Kenji. I'm making a Ragin' Roman sandwich. There's this cafe over in Ballard called the Other Side Cafe that I went to a couple weeks back at the recommendation of my friend Zoe, and they have a sandwich there that they call the Raging Cajun, which is a turkey sandwich with tomatoes, pepper jack cheese, onions. Oh, hi Chen. Onions, and like a spicy salsa mayo, and it's real good. So I thought I'd make a version of it that uses a couple of different ingredients, but is a sort of similar thing. It's obviously not really Roman. That's kind of taking some poetic license because I'm using Calabrian chili paste, and Rome is not in Calabria. And I'm using provolone cheese, which is also not from Rome. But anyway, I'm gonna start with some. I'm gonna make this like Calabrian chili mayo. So I got some Duke's mayo there. You can use whatever mayo you want. I'm gonna get some of this Calabrian chili paste. This Tutta Calabria stuff, I don't know if you've tried it before, but I think it's fantastic. Spicy and a little vinegary, a little olive oily. We'll put a good chunk in there. Oh, let me get my oven preheating. What do we want to do? I think we want to broil. Let's start with broil. And I'll get a garlic clove in there also. Oh, I still got my hospital bracelet on. I was just at the hospital because my eye woes continue. I took my kids to the Great Wolf Lodge, which there's some locations all around the country, but it's essentially like a beached cruise ship. It's like got wristbands and bracelets and a giant indoor water park and an arcade, and the kids loved it. My production manager Lena, who you all know, was joking that we're all going to come back with some kind of disease from the pool, and lo and behold, I woke up this morning and I couldn't open my left eye, and I just went to the to urgent care, and yeah, I got a bacterial infection in my left eye. So ring an endorsement for the Great Wolf Lodge. All right, so I got my bread. Let's taste this. That's yummy. I'm gonna spread mayo. This bread's a seeded baguette from Macrina Bakery here in Seattle. Let me get some of that on both sides. So the reason I'm making this sandwich. The reason I'm making this sandwich is because Thanksgiving is still over a month away, but here in the food world, in the food recipe writing and testing world, we do Thanksgiving early because I got to get all my Thanksgiving content ready so that is there in time for you to cook from it. So I have a ton of leftover turkey. I roasted a couple turkeys and I have 2 more that I'm going to roast tomorrow. Turkeys are from Beast and Cleaver here in Seattle, also excellent. All right, on the other side, on the same side, we're going to do some thin slices of tomato. Not too many. Let me get a little sprinkle of salt on those tomatoes. And I will lay that provolone on top. You know what? I'm going to completely separate these because I'm realizing one side of the sandwich, I'm just going to want to melt the cheese, and the other side, well, I'll show you what I'm going to do, but I want to be able to sort of control separately how long those 2 sides of the sandwich stay under the broiler. So we get our tomatoes, lay some provolone on top so it melts. Throw that on there. And then on the other side, I'm going to do some real thin slices of red onion. Not too many because Tessa doesn't want too many onions. All right, and then I've got this Radicchio. You know, Radicchio is one of these bitter greens that when you roast it, it gets this like really cool, nice sort of sweet, nutty flavor. Similar to how like, you know, broccoli, when you roast it, it gets like sweet and nutty. So I'm just gonna slice that up, put it on here, and then I'm gonna drizzle it with some olive oil and I'll put that directly under the broiler. That way it should wilt a little and get delicious. All right, so I got my 2 sandwich halves here. Let's get them in the oven. Under the broiler, and I will come back once all that is nice and melted and toasties. All right, so I'll see you in about 4 minutes. And it looks like actually the Radicchio and the cheese kind of cooked at the same rate. So we're looking for that Radicchio to get a little bit brown and nutty looking like that. I think I actually assembled this sandwich upside down, so the top is on the bottom and the bottom is on the top, but that's okay. All right, so let's close this up. Oh yeah. And cut it in half. I think, you know, long rolls like this, subs, things like that, are the exception for when I cut into triangles. I think they do better as squares. Oh boy. Look at that drippy cheese. Oh, good. I like a hot turkey sandwich. A little piece, Jen. Oh, right in the eyeball. Oh no. He's gonna get pink eye too. All right. Me and my pink eye are gonna enjoy this Ragin' Roman, not so Roman sandwich. I'll leave the recipe on my Patreon. Guys, gals, non-binary pals later.